Welcome back to the UFO Timeline Project podcast, Immaculate Constellation Unveiled episode, the podcast where we dig deep into the stories shaping the future of UFOs, government secrecy, disclosure, national security, and the mysteries that keep us all up at night. I'm Mika Verg.
And I'm Victoria Bakken. Today, we're diving into one of the most explosive whistleblower stories of the year. The case of Matthew Brown, a Pentagon analyst with weapons of mass destruction expertise, who's come forward as the author of the Immaculate Constellation report. If you've been following the UAP or unidentified aerial phenomena debate, you know this is a game changer.
That's right, Victoria. Brown's revelations have sent shockwaves through Congress, the intelligence community, and the public. But who is Matthew Brown, and what exactly did he uncover? Let's start at the beginning.
Matthew Brown isn't your typical whistleblower. He's a former policy advisor for the Office of the Secretary of Defense, a technical advisor for the Undersecretary of Defense for Intelligence and Security, and a program advisor for the State Department. He's held some of the highest security clearances, top secret, SCI, and even passed a counterintelligence polygraph.
And his specialty? Weapons of mass destruction. Brown's job was to handle the most sensitive intelligence, nuclear threats, black market transfers, biological weapons. He was used to the burden of secrecy, but he wasn't a UFO guy. In fact, he dismissed most UFO sightings as advanced tech from the US or its adversaries.
That skepticism is important because it means when Brown stumbled onto something strange, he wasn't looking for it. He was just doing his job.
So, how did he find the Immaculate Constellation report? In 2018, Brown was doing routine file management on a Pentagon server. He came across a document labeled as a Wargame Briefing 2018 Schriever Wargame. But the first slide stopped him cold.
It was titled Immaculate Constellation, and it featured a photo of Luis Elizondo, the former head of the Pentagon's AE-TIP program. The document described Immaculate Constellation as an unacknowledged special access program, or SAP, created after the AE-TIP revelations.
As he read on, Brown found slides showing a surveillance operation over the Pacific. One image showed Russian naval intelligence ships being observed by a massive, black, triangular craft, hovering silently above them. The image was apparently captured by a secret submersible. Even more bizarre, the Russian ships seemed to know the triangle would appear, hinting at some kind of international awareness.
The document also referenced RVs and ARVs, reproduction vehicles and alien reproduction vehicles. It suggested that some governments might have built technology mimicking UAPs. The program's mission was global surveillance and intelligence gathering on these phenomena with a centralized data repository.
So what did Brown do? He compiled his findings into what's now known as the Immaculate Constellation Report, which he submitted to Congress. The report alleges the existence of a deeply hidden U.S. government program tracking advanced craft, some possibly of non-human origin.
The details are wild. There are incidents of U.S. Air Force F-22 jets being boxed in by fast-moving orbs, satellite images of football field-sized flying saucers hidden in clouds, and encounters with massive triangular craft. There's also a pattern of UAP activity around nuclear facilities, orb-like craft showing up near sensitive sites.
And perhaps most troubling, the report claims the executive branch has managed these programs for decades, without congressional oversight. Brown's findings were so compelling that they were entered into the congressional record in late 2024, sparking a wave of new investigations.
Coming forward wasn't easy for Brown. In interviews, including a powerful appearance on the Weaponized podcast, he talked about the risks, life imprisonment, even execution, though that's rare. More often, whistleblowers face weaponized bureaucracy, targeted investigations, and character assassination.
Brown was careful. He submitted his material for pre-publication review at the State Department and only went public after exhausting official channels. According to journalist Jeremy Corbell, Brown's best protection was to step into the light, since internal whistleblower protections had failed him.
So, why does this matter? Brown argues that the secrecy isn't just about protecting technology or military advantage. It's about controlling information that could fundamentally change our understanding of reality. He warns that the secrecy apparatus is all-pervasive, touching every part of society and serving the select elite.
He also points out that much of the knowledge and technology around UAPs has been privatized, held by corporations and private interests beyond the reach of any single government. This isn't just about profit, it's about a deeper fear of what disclosure might mean for humanity. In a way, this is what President Eisenhower warned us against all those years ago about the, and I quote, military-industrial complex.
Matthew Brown's journey from Pentagon analyst to whistleblower is a story of conscience and courage. His revelations challenge us to reconsider what we know about the world and what's been hidden from us.
As more insiders step forward and the wall of secrecy crumbles, the question isn't whether we're alone, but whether we're ready to face the truth. Brown's message is clear. There's still time to change course, but only if we demand the truth and refuse to be ruled by fear.
We want to hear your thoughts. What do you make of Brown's story? Do you think the government is hiding the truth about UAPs? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that matter.
Thanks for listening to the UFO Timeline Project podcast, Immaculate Constellation Unveiled episode. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, keep asking questions and keep looking up.